Salve família!
Yoink.
Bora que bora aí, mais um
Ok.
videozinho. Nesse episódio, o que a gente vai focar? Falei que a gente ia focar a guerra de Zhelejov com a guerra de Tachov, né? Vamos lá falar com o velho Obra.
I saw them. At your service, sir.
You having trouble with the Tachovites?
I'd say. It's time to get payback for all those shenanigans up there. You look like you might be good at that sort of thing. And since you're already here, why don't you help me out? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
I might be able to help, but first I want to know what this is about.
All right, listen up. Up on that hill over there, it's Tachov. All I want you to do is to go over there and give them a taste of their own medicine. We'll make some mischief and have a few laughs while we're at it. Well then, will you help me?
O jeito que ele fala.
Nah, why not? I could use a good laugh.
Listen up then. Those naughty Tachovite bastards have this nice maypole in their village. They're so proud of it, you'd think it's a gift from the king himself. Especially Project. Nothing would teach them a lesson better than stealing it and putting it up on display here. Just to spite them.
So all I have to do is take their maypole and bring it to you.
Aye, exactly. But be careful no one sees you take it. It'll be even better if they don't even know it's missing. Besides, if they catch you, they'll beat the shit out of you. So be careful.
All right, I'll be careful. Thanks.
Excellent. But even if something goes wrong, don't go clobbering anyone over the head, understand? All I want to do is piss Project off.
You want to do what to him?
Piss him off! You know? Mess with him. For stealing our maypole and our pasture. But remember, no violence, all right?
Of course. I wouldn't hurt a fly. You can count on me.
But go ahead and talk to Project. At least you'll see what an asshole he is.
Why don't you like the Tachovites?
Because they're wankers. Arrogant wankers. Think they're above everyone else. But mainly, they stole our pasture, which has belonged to Zhelejov since time immemorial.
Why do they look down on you?
Commoners here have all sorts of obligations to the nobility, and have to pay a tax.
Of course. That makes sense.
Aye, but Tachov has all its obligations in Grossen. They just pay up and that's it. But the nobles won't allow the same for Zhelejov. Besides Grossen, the others have to give them pigs, chickens, hay and the like, or go and serve. That's why them Tachovites look down on us. They think they're better than us.
Don't you pay as well?
Not me, no. I'm a freeholder. My farm is free from all taxes, forever. I also brought the right to freely bequeath my property. So, when God calls me back, my estate won't go to Lord von Berghoff, even though I don't have children anymore. I can leave it to whoever I want in my will.
Well, the Tachovites just worked out a better deal for themselves. That's all.
Horse it! What do you know anyway?
How does someone steal a pasture anyway?
Like a prick, that's how. Behind Tachov, there's this strip of land leading toward the pond. It's supposed to belong to us, for grazing. There's an old tree there, and everything between the tree and the wood is ours. I was there when it was decided. I was about your age then, and I got a good beating under that tree, so I remember. And you can bet your ass I remember.
They beat you up under the tree? Why would they do that?
You bet they did. That's just how it's done, obviously. When we agree on something like this, we take a young lad and give him a good pummeling, so that he'll remember in case the others forget. And we pick a young boy because he has a good memory and, God willing, still has many years in front of him. It makes sense?
Aye, you're right. I remember we used to do the same back where I'm from.
Caralho, os caras batem no maluco pro maluco não esquecer o acordo dos caras. Que fita, mano. Essa parte aqui eu não tinha prestado atenção nisso não, rapaziada. Percebi agora.
Did you take your pasture dispute to Lord Bombergov?
Of course we did. He asked the Thrusk of its bailiff to resolve it, and he said we should toss it out amongst ourselves, and that if he heard about it ever again, he'll have both me and Project flogged. So that's that.
But how did they steal it from you?
Because they don't believe me. Those treacherous bastards. They lie about it wherever they can, saying the deal was different, and it was a different tree near the forest.
Can anything be done about it? Can't you make some kind of agreement?
Well, we meet there every year. I tell them how it is, while they just spew their usual lies. So we kick each other's arses, and everything just stays the way it is. A while back we fought for a right to use at least half of it. But because I grazed my castle there, I had to pay those bastards for using their half as well. But that's not fair. All of it is supposed to be ours by law, for fuck's sake.
Aye, that's a tricky situation.
Tricky my ass. They're greedy liars. Simple as that.
About the Tachov maypole.
Ask away.
I reckon they'll be guarding the maypole, eh?
Aye. They're proper careful and keep a good eye on it. You'll have to be subtle and outsmart them somehow. But that shouldn't be too hard. That Tachov lot ain't the brightest. Ask around. See what's going on over there. You'll figure something out.
Well, you don't need me for this, do you? Just send one of your farmhands.
It's not that simple. Maypoles are a big deal in these parts. We had one here too, just like in Soskowitz. But those Tachovites stole ours. And our fellow didn't manage to steal theirs. They got their arses kicked too. That's how it is every year. They're very proud of the maypole, but they won't be expecting a stranger like you to steal it.
Do you have any idea how I'm actually supposed to steal it?
What we need is the wreath. That's the important part. I reckon you'll have to climb up and chop the top off.
All right. Climbing up there should be no problem.
There you go. I like your enthusiasm, but I reckon climbing up there will take a bit of time. So be careful none of those Tachov fools spot you.
Lobos, você vê um homem cercado por lobos. Vamos tentar salvar o maluco, né?
Oh, good boy. Good boy. You don't want to do that. And it's done.
What have you found, boy?
Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe.
Nothing? No. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, take it. It's not much, I know, but it's the best I've got. And thank you again.
Que isso, 40 moedas? Tá porra. Aí o cara foi humilde.
Good doggy, good boy.
Sit and stay. Hey.
Deu maluco que eu desmarquei. E se eu conversar com esse informante de missão já? Será que eu já consigo fazer alguma missão? Foda que tá fechado, mano. Ended. A entregar o bagulho pro cara.
Good day to you.
Say, I have this fancy maypole from Tachov here if you're interested.
My God! They're going to slit the toast! Nobody's got the discos in years! You're a champ, Henry! As soon as I saw you, I knew you had it in you. I promised you something, didn't I? And I'm a man of my word.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Thanks. Happy to help.
What do you say we pull one more trick, eh? I'd make it worth your while, of course.
All right. Why not?
Great. Now listen up. Let's really ruin their day, shall we?
I'm all ears.
Them Takovites disgraced their thief near the pasture they took from us. And you're going to scatter their thief into the woods. What do you say? They'll have to herd them all back. I reckon they'll be proper pissed off.
All right. I'm sure they won't be happy about that.
That they won't. But that's not all. Project's beloved son is in charge of the thief now. You'll make him look like a complete moron.
Project's son.
Aye. Project is in charge there. He gives me the most grief. And they all care about his opinion. If it wasn't for him, this whole bastard thing would have been sorted a long time ago. On top of that, he thinks his son is gifted, and that he'll be a bailiff somewhere one day. Nothing will piss him off more than seeing his son be the village idiot.
All right. That's a good plan.
Of course it is. I came up with it. The Tachovites will be doing the wash thing soon. If you manage to drive the thief through the drying laundry, I reckon they won't be too thrilled about it. I'll even give you an extra reward.
Say, Olbram, how am I supposed to lure away Project's son?
You'll figure it out. Actually, wait. I've got an idea. Flip this into his food, and you'll see.
What will I see?
It's what I give to my cattle for bellyache. Project's lad is going to sit all over himself. And while he's gone, you'll be able to chase off his sheep.
All right. That sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Great. But same as before, all right? Don't go killing anyone, and don't get caught.
God bless.
I apologize.
Christ almighty. Do you have enough onions for the soup?
I, of course. What are you waiting for?
One beer.
So what's it going to be? I'll be right with you.
What's the hold-up?
And what can I get for you?
taking their time again. To good health.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
What's new around here?
Siegfried the herdsboy was here. He was complaining that wolves keep taking his sheep. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things, but only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Not a chance.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay.
His mother said he'd been complaining.
Agreed. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Thank you. And a good night to you, sir.
He had his whole life in front of him.
Where should I lie down?
You can sleep up there in the barn. But be careful. The ladder is all rickety. We should do something.
Greetings.
Leave my sheep alone!
How's it going?
Just like any other day, I reckon. Nothing worth mentioning.
How are the sheep? Do you have any trouble with wolves?
Not really. There were a few prowling around recently, but we managed to chase them off. I'm keeping an eye out for them. But other than that, herding is a bloody bore. I come here every day, eat the lunch my sister makes for me, and stare at the sheep.
I've never herded sheep. Pa was a blacksmith, so I used to help him out in the smithy. The work made my whole body ache.
My pa sends me to the Troskovitz bailiff. He wants me to learn to read and write. It all just makes my head ache.
Well, your pa's right. It's always good to learn something new. Not just anybody knows how to read. You'll be respected throughout the land.
You sound just like Pa, but I reckon you're right.
I've got to go. Take care.
Aye, you too.
Acabou o lanche na hora do almoço, será? Vamos ver. Olha o que eu fiz. O que eu fiz, mano?
God bless you.
Será que é por causa do mastro? Não é possível, mano.
What? We should do something to Albrin's bull. You fucking lout! Fuck! I'm not up to this!
vocês viram que fui eu que roubei?
Gotcha, fella. Halt!
I surrender!
Essa eu
You
quero
wanted
ver.
to poison someone, eh? You'll pay for that, in accordance to the law.
Ah, os caras viu eu colocando bagulho. Não! Tá, já vou carregar porque eu sei que não vai dar bom.
Hey! What's that shit you poured in there? Do you want to poison us?
Ah, a mulher veio através da parede, cara. Que mentira.
I hate sweeping.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
Será que alguém viu agora, mano?
Good to see you.
Olha lá, isso que eu não entendo. Como que eles estão vendo? Ovelhinha. Opa, ovelhinha. Suja a roupa. Boa, ovelhinha. Boa, ovelhinha. Boa, ovelhinha. Amassou, fi. Bora. Mais duas só. Mais uma.
How's it going?
Just like any other day, I reckon. Nothing worth mentioning.
How are the sheep? Do you have any trouble with wolves?
Not really. There were a few prowling around recently, but we managed to chase them off. I'm keeping an eye out for them. But other than that, herding is a bloody bore. I come here every day, eat the lunch my sister makes for me, and stare at the sheep.
I've never herded sheep. Pa was a blacksmith, so I used to help him out in the smithy. The work made my whole body ache.
My pa sends me to the Troskovitz bailiff. He wants me to learn to read and write. It all just makes my head ache.
Well, your pa's right. It's always good to learn something new. Not just anybody knows how to read. You'll be respected throughout the land.
You sound just like Pa, but I reckon you're right.
I've got to go. Take care.
Aye, you too.
God bless.
I've traveled the whole world. Now I will tell you.
I'm done with the sheep.
Ha ha! Great! How did it go? Tell me!
Well, I scattered their sheep like you wanted.
That's perfect!
I also trampled their laundry, like you mentioned.
You did? That must have been quite unpleasant for them. They'll have to start over.
That's all I could manage. I hope it's enough.
You did great, lad. You deserve a reward for your heroic deeds. And with a bit on top as well. Like I promised. Since you did such a good job.
Thanks, Oberon.
Don't mention it. You're a handy fella. But you could be even better. With my help, of course. They say I'm a good teacher. And listen, one more thing. We'll be meeting the Tachovites soon to discuss the pastor they stole from us. I'd like you to come with us. If you're not against it, that is.
So, what else do you have in store for those Tachovites?
I'll tell you, friend. We're going to meet the Tachovites and our pastor and try to sort it out. And if we don't get through to them, we'll kick their arses. Will you come with us?
Why not? I've already stolen a maypole and scattered some sheep.
You will? You're really in it with us up to your ears. But I reckon it won't be much fun this time. We meet in the pastor regularly, and it's always the same. I try to explain everything to Project, but he doesn't listen to me. The thieving thief! I suppose we'll fight then. Don't worry. When the Tachovites see you, they won't want to mess with us.
Wouldn't you and Project rather make up? You've had the pasture split in half for years, and it's worked so far, hasn't it?
You're starting to sound like a Toscaret bailiff Thruss. He kept wanting to get involved. But to say the pasture ours in front of the Tachovites, that he won't do.
But what if I talk to him? Maybe I can convince him to help us.
I wouldn't bet on it. Last time, he told me and Project he'd put it in the stocks if we keep bothering him.
You know what? I'll go have a talk with Thrush. Would you wait for me for a bit?
All right, but be quick. And don't you dare team up with them Tachovites.
Good day.
There's that lunatic! That fella! He's the one!
Easy now! I surrender!
You're a wanted man. It's you. You're the poisoner. I just know it. You'll pay for that.
Oh, please. Look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. Shame on you.
Go ahead.
I'll have a beer.
Stand there all day. I don't care. I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going...
I'm sorry.
Those arseholes are going to be the death of me.
Did something happen?
Somebody scattered our sheep. 2 of them are still lost. It's got Old Albram written all over it. Sorry. What was it you wanted?
You're having problems with the Zhelejovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
How do they pour the beer on the table?
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zhelejovites right away.
Ué, mas eu posso prometer.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Zhelejov knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelejov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
3 doses da poção. É pancada, hein?
All right, then. Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. What's new around here?
Siegfried the herdsboy was here. He was complaining that wolves keep taking his sheep. He could tell and that's...
Sounds... Why do you and the...
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Albram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Tachov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial. But the Zhelejovites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Albram came along, claiming it was the other way round. And that pasture belonged to Zhelejov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelejovites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Oldbrum always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelejovites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Oldbrum ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
And how did they take it from you?
Save the... There's a true knife, but then...
Well... Can I... I'll pay for... That doesn't matter. All right, I hope that'll...
Thank.
Where should I...
You can... Farewell, good sir.
No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway.
Greetings, sir.
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
I know quite a few stories myself. How about a trade? A story for a story.
All right, then. But if it's the one about the magic porridge pot, don't bother. I've heard it 100 times. And that story always leaves me feeling hungry.
I know a romantic tale about a knight, his lady love, and 3 impossible tasks he had to undertake to win her heart. He had to bring her the sweetest wine, tame the wildest horse, and make a crown with the rarest gem.
And then? What happened when he'd done all 3?
Oh, the lady of his heart showed her gratitude by giving him the most precious thing she had. And I'm not talking about gold.
Oh, a raunchy ending. That'll be popular with the lads round here. If I were you, I'd make it
Tá contando a
longer.
história de
To
como
last
ele...
a whole evening.
A Lady
Had a
Stephanie.
wicked stepmother, that sort of thing. It'll be a hit. And now, I'll tell you a tale in return. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon.
Procurando e dessa vez eu chego nada onde.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one." But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used the silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
Greetings to you two.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. It was good to see you, my friend.
What are you here for, friend?
I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Prochek said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
I'm glad you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
No need to sharpen this. Heal!
Good doggy. Good boy.
Só pra pula. Só que por aqui eu não sei se tem. É, vou ter que ir lá na cidade. De qualquer jeito eu vou ter que ir lá porque eu vou precisar da tinta, né? Vai ter pra onde correr.
Filthy, dead, damaged.
Ah, tinta. Esqueci.
You're always welcome here.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the Butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So, no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to give it up. Troskovitz is on a hill, and there's not enough water for that. Why'd you ask?
I'd like to buy some pigment.
I see. Or perhaps I could find some leftover black. If you have enough groschen, it's yours.
Vamos tentar convencer ele.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought. Look, I don't need much. Just a bit will do.
Is that so? What do you want it for, anyway?
I want to paint on Olbram of Zhelejov's bull. Just a little should be enough.
Someone from Tachov put you up to this, am I right? You should have said that right away. I won't spoil your fun. You know what? If I scraped off some of that dry pigment from the edges of the bucket and mixed it with some lard, that could work. Those pigments are a magical thing, eh?
What do you mean?
For example, if you need blue, you can use blueberries or woad leaves. You put them in hot water with the fabric and it'll turn blue. Walnuts good too. With the husks of unripe walnuts, you can get a very nice light brown, sometimes even yellow. The best way to make red is from madder root. And when you add alum or beeswing to the water, the colour gets a beautifully rich shade. Or you could just use plain old black elder. The berries, of course, but they're more for lighter shades. Oh, and privet's not too bad either. If you use its bark and alum, you get yellow. You can even use the leaves. They make a nice green, but it takes forever. But you know what's my favourite way of making yellow? Using dyer's broom or weld. You take a few nice stems, some leaves, a bit of alum, and you get yellow, as bright as a chick's feathers. And for so much cheaper than using saffron or iris, that's the main thing. Buckthorn makes a nice green, maybe the best of all. You use its fruit. They say it can also heal, but I've never tried that. The most important part is the stain, anyway. Like alum, for example. It can create all sorts of shades and give depth and richness to the colour. But even that won't help you if you don't know what to use for what colour. Sometimes you want the fruit, sometimes the bark, sometimes the root, or maybe the leaves. Too bad I don't dye fabric much anymore. But I see you're really into it. You know what? Take some of it for free.
My word. Thank you so much.
Oh, not worth mentioning. Just be careful not to stain yourself. Quality material like this doesn't wash off easily.
Conseguimos a tinta. Bom que ele deu uma aula pra nós ali de vários tons de tinta grátis, né? Não sei se isso influencia.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Eu preciso pegar papoula, né? Papoula eu sei que tem pra cá, mas... Quantas? aqui já deve ser suficiente, esse pá. Vai aqui, craftar rapidão. Isso aqui, né? Óleo. Adiciona a papoula. Ferva um turno. Adiciona o cardo. Ferva um turno. Moa pares. Adiciona o caldeirão. Ferva. A papoula, cardo.
I could go for something to eat now.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Será que nós chega a tempo lá antes do touro dormir, mano? Acho que não. Ele dorme acho que 9 horas, né? Não vai chegar lá antes das 9, acho.
About time. I'm glad you came. I was starting to think I was in the wrong place.
Greetings. What's going on?
What do you mean, what? I'm waiting for you. I have news from you know who. I've done everything just as we discussed. Tell his lordship we'll get things started the day after tomorrow.
Good tidings indeed.
Indeed. How many men does Riddle propose to take in the end?
He'll be taking 10.
All right. I'll get weapons for him. Old Luke has been taken care of. Blabbed everything he did. Where are we gathering?
Putz. Atrás da igreja, atrás do celeiro.
Behind the big barn, not far from there.
The barn? There is no barn. Who the fuck are you?
I'm from Riddle, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. From Riddle. And I'm the bleeding Virgin Mary then, eh?
You're in for an arse
A
kicking,
bit longer
you piece
without
of shit.
food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
I've been waiting for you. Shit! Mercy! I surrender. Let me go.
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now.
Just let me go and I'll give you everything.
Someone call off that mop!
Me dá tudo, xará. Tá de brincadeira? Vai chegar lá de cavalo rápido.
Quick!
Não tá tão longe, tá perto ainda. Anoiteceu ainda.
I really need to eat something.
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Agora adormeceu? Não. Merda.
Sit and stay.
Can't be here. Off you go. Quick. Well, are you going? Oh, what? That's it. Go now.
É azar. Calma aí. É pra pô-la aqui? Deixa eu ver. Só que vai dar esse encontro toda hora.
Hey, I'd like a word.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here. Now listen here. I have decided to sell an apple, and you have decided to buy it. You got that?
How much?
For you, next to nothing.
Caralho, sem uma maçã?
I'm not paying that much for a plain old apple.
God, you're a blockhead. So let's forget the fucking trade, shall we?
You're a dead man! Now you're mine, you bastard! Ha!
Isso é com humano, você vai
Keep
pra
it
fora também. Brincadeira, verão. Acho que você vai me ajudar e vai ficar vivo. Cavalo não tem nada a ver, né? Matar o cavalo do cara.
Did I imagine it? I heard something.
All right. What am I gonna do with you? Aye. This'll be good.
Tem um homem feliz na estrada.
Young man, come here.
What are you doing here?
Friend, welcome. I'm glad you're passing by. At least I won't be celebrating alone. I'm a father. My first son.
Why are you telling me this?
Apologies, young man, if you find this bothersome. But understand that an event like this deserves to be celebrated. Come and raise a glass with me. May he be healthy and jolly.
What kind of brandy is this exactly?
Why, it's the finest I have. My late father gave it to me, saying that when he had a grandson, we drank it together. But he didn't live to see it.
Uh-huh.
It's been buried in the ground for 10 years, waiting for this moment. I'm sure you'll like it.
Thanks, but I'm not in the mood.
I'd be very offended, young man. You don't even want to wish my newborn good health?
I don't drink with strangers.
Who the fuck do you think I am, you prick? Here I am, offering to share my best booze with you, and this is how you treat me. I'll teach you, you cocky bastard. I'll show you.
For the cross!
You won't get me.
Cara, eu queria me dar poção pra dormir, cara. Eu acho que eu sou burro. Mas não vai roubar mais ninguém. Eu sei que o machado não tá desse lado, tropa, mas eu vou ali, vou ver esse tesouro aí que eu não vi. Tem bastante moeda, né? Se for mais de 50 moedas já vale o rolê. Ó, o corpo sumiu daqui. Carcaça. De 25 moedas, filho.
Never again. I tried swimming once, and how did that end up?
É que por aqui não deve dar pra ir, vou ter que passar pelo outro lado. Ah, tá marcado aqui, provavelmente é aqui, ó. Só que vamos seguir o caminho da missão, tropa, que aí eu mostro pra vocês o caminho que dá pra vocês seguirem, né? Da casa da Bogena, vocês vêm, já sai aqui. Passa aqui na pontezinha. Passar outra pontezinha. Agora é só seguir o caminho aqui. Seguir o caminho. Pode ir de cavalo também, se quiser. Ali na frente.
Quick!
Geralmente tem alguma coisa acontecendo aqui perto do... Então... Ver se agora vai estar rolando. Lá na frente até tá, mas eu vou lá porque o bagulho é aqui.
Could this be the pier from Zdenyek's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here. Up to an old oak tree.
A gente volta. Vai ter tipo um... Que de dia é melhor pra enxergar, mano. Eu vim de noite é ruim. Aí sobe esse caminho aqui, ó. Vai levar até a árvore. Aí o R vai falar, ó. Chegar aqui na árvore, ó.
Well, there really is an old oak tree here. But what was the rest
Quebraram o
of the
machado
story?
numa rocha. Então a
Something
gente tem que achar uma
about
rocha.
smashing the axe on a rock.
Continuando seguindo o caminho. Ó, tem uma rocha ali, ó. Tá vendo ali embaixo? Já manda eu apertar.
This could be
pra
the
olhar.
rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
Ele falou que eu tô no caminho certo, então eu continuo o caminho. Aí lembra que ele falou que vai ter tipo uma vista. Ah lá,
A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried.
aqui foi
Together
onde
with the silver axe.
a árvore cresceu. Lembra que ele falou que plantou um galho e virou uma árvore.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Chama o machado. Vamos lá enquanto não amanhece. Eu faço o machado e mostro pro carinha a história. Aqui só tem uma chance, trapa. Eu recomendo vocês salvarem. Eu não vou salvar porque eu nem uso o machado, então pra mim não tem problema. Mas se vocês pegar o tier 4 da machadinha, é uma chance só. Então salva antes de fazer, porque se vir tier 3, vocês voltam o save e refaz até vir o tier 4. Mas chegou nessa tonalidade, pode tirar. Só martelar agora.
Well, I'm about half done.
Seguindo o ritmo, batendo sempre uma batida próxima da outra.
This'll be done in no time.
Você vê que ele não tá subindo tanto, não tem problema, rapaziada. O que importa é sempre bater com força suficiente para sair bastante faísca. E não deixar aquecer muito tempo, porque se aquecer muito tempo também perde qualidade. aqui eu tenho quase certeza que veio tier 4. Aí, a qualidade, Henry.
All right, go.
Será que eu consigo falar com eles agora?
It's done. Olbram's bull isn't as white as it used to be.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, mate. Olbram must be having a fit. I can almost see it.
To hell with the fucking pricks. The lousy cities are...
All right, then. Here's the reward I promised you. Every last groschen.
Thanks.
And since you already got caught up in our little dispute, maybe you can help me with something else.
So, what can I help the Tachovites with this time?
We're planning to meet with the Zhelejovites in the pasture that they keep arguing with us about. We'll sort it all out with them there. Nicely. Man to man. Wouldn't you like to join us?
Why not? After painting that bull, it would actually be quite a pleasant change to talk things over face to face.
Aye. Talk. We'll get into a huge argument and then start punching each other in the gob. So then, should I send for Olbram so we can get going?
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the Zhelejovites? That way, you'd each have half of the pasture, and everyone's happy, no?
Chance would be a fine thing. Olbram will never give up. He says the whole pasture is his.
The bordeth by the orchard, that's where I got my ass kicked.
Who knows what the old fool got his ass kicked for back then.
You should talk to the bailiff and get him to support you.
Thrush! He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get involved. He even threatened us with the stocks if we keep bothering him.
Well, as you wish. You know what? I'll go have a talk with Thrush. Would you wait for me for a bit?
All right, but don't get your hopes up. And don't you go ganging up with them Zhelejov bastards against us.
Eu parei pra fazer outras coisas, hein?
Greetings. Do you need something?
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. 2 brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait, so you actually found it? Do you have it? I have to see it.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Zhelejov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia. It's the same story, but Johann gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck...
Terminamos outra quest. Agora a gente pode receber a nossa recompensa aí em Semine, depois falar com o Mirinho em Troskovitz. E aí nós resolvemos essa disputa aí também. Aí já era.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Tô fazendo o trampo de todo mundo da cidade. Apesar que eu tô ganhando bastante dinheiro até, né? Estão pagando bem.
Ooh, we should get going.
How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
You should have seen it. My horse flew like the wind, over grass, mud, even rocks. We left all the others in the dust.
And do you remember what you promised me?
Of course. Your share of the winnings. You've more than earned it.
Thanks. And if you ever need a blacksmith again...
I'll let you know. Don't you worry.
Boa. 80 moedinha, filho. Aí. A ferradura vale 45, saímos no lucro. Vale 40, 45, alguma coisa assim. Trapa, vamos ali embaixo, que eu acho que ali tem uma roupa de carisma muito boa. A gente tem que vir aqui. Nessa localização aqui, ó, rapaziada. Veículo de 2 rodas. Tipo um esqueleto por aqui em algum lugar, deixa eu ver. Tem esqueleto, você saqueia ele, vai ter uma chave de baú afundado. Pega a chave e vem aqui nesse baú. Você pode arrombar ele também, né? Aí, ó, vai ter uma roupa de burguês, ó, completa. E é bonita até a roupa, não é ruim não. Esse daqui eu já consigo sair daqui. Aquela roupa de burguês ali é bonitinha até. Pra quem não tem nenhuma roupa. Vê como fica. Falar que não fica bonitão. Meirinho, né?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
That's exactly what I came to do.
Oh, well, carry on then.
I came because of the arguments between Tachov and Zhelejov.
Kurva, what happened this time? Did all Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you? They're arguing over that stupid pasture, aren't they? Is there really nobody who remembers which town it rightfully belongs to?
Nobody who could be trusted not to be making it up. After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Tachovites and Zhelejovites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
Filthy peasant hands? Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way. Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind it.
What do you mean?
I've been
That sounds...
As Crônicas é esse livro verde aqui, tropa. A gente lê ele. Só que eu já li completo já. Então eu não vou ler de novo não. Vocês peguem e lê com calma. Não precisa ler tudo. Vocês têm que vir até essa parte aqui. Cadê, ó?
This Latin phrase looks important.
Aqui, ó.
Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in regione ope clavi ferre. To bring order to the region with the help of an iron nail. That should help me.
Agora eu tenho que achar um prego numa árvore.
What'll it be this?
Pra falar com a véia, né? Que você não.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Good morning.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Remember how I told you about the Divozhenka of Samin?
Yes, the dead one from the rocks. I remember.
Now they're claiming they've heard a Leshy around here.
Where did they see him?
Well, they didn't actually see him. They just heard him. By the Nabakov pond. One fella goes fishing on the other side. He said he heard him. He ran like a bat out of hell.
What else is new around here?
And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Era só isso.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Tá, eu tenho que vir aqui no pasto, achar o... Achar o prego na árvore.
Quick!
This whole
Quick!
Passei. Isso aqui em cima.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Procek won't be happy.
Aí, tropa, é o seguinte, como que funciona? Esse prego, você pode arrancar ele. Aqui foi onde o Meirinho deixou, o último Meirinho. Ele deixou aqui pra mostrar onde cá o meio, a divisão de cada um. Aí você pode fazer o quê? Se você jogar, pegar esse prego e colocar na árvore aqui embaixo, todo esse pasto vai pertencer pro pessoal de Tachov. E se você colocar daqui para essa árvore aqui em cima, o pasto vai pertencer pro pessoal de Zhelejov, se eu não me engano. Então eu deixo no meio, tá ligado? Pra ficar meio a meio. Mas aí vocês decidem, tipo, ah, eu gosto mais do Bran. Você pode favorecer eles, colocar ali naquela árvore. Ou, ah, eu gosto do estalageiro. Aí você deixa lá embaixo. Mas eu deixo no meio que aí fica de boa pra todo mundo.
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Is that a problem?
I'm not a chronicler.
I finally found the damn border between the Tachov and Zhelejov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least Olbram and Procek will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
Caralho, o maluco é pouco ignorante, filho. Vai enfiar prego no cu dos caras, essa tá dele. Tá, eu vou ir cobrar mesmo, foda-se. Não dá nada não. Tá mais perto mesmo.
Fucking shit!
What's the matter?
Some Hawthorns painted my underdeck! When I catch a lousy bastard, I'll break the grubby onto head. He won't even be able to wipe his ass. Bloody fucking hell! Do you need something?
All right, I'm ready now. Let's go to the pasture and have a word with the Tachovites.
Excellent. Come, let's tell the others, and we'll send for the fucker project.
Coitadinho do... Os caras pintamos o bagulho do...
Well, Zhelejovites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zhelejov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Trust? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' arses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Zhelejovites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Tachovite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
You're both wrong. The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zhelejov property, and from the oak on it belongs to Tachov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Knock it off already. Haven't you had enough of all this senseless arguing over the years? All those worthless problems and wasted time? Can't you just shake hands and make up?
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa, are you satisfied?
Kurva, not in the slightest.
I'll be with you.
You?
No.
Well, at least it's fair. But I'd still rather punch you in the face.
Don't you worry. I'm sure we'll find a reason to fight again soon enough. Otherwise, it'd be an awful bore around here, eh?
Well said.
Excuse me.
Hail.
Now, I hope the Takovites and Zhelejovites won't be at each other's throats for a while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
Aye? With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Ah, don't mention it.
Leave it off. We've got our good name back. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't get much out of it myself, but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
My word. Thank you.
Aí, concluí uma missão. Todo esse trabalho para ganhar um livro. Está bom. Agora a gente tem as missões de luta. Missão do Voivoda. E as missões de pasto, né? Que é proteger as ovelhas, esses bagulho. Mas antes eu quero vir aqui, ó. Onde que a mulher falou. Porque pode ser que dê pra nós ganhar um bom dinheiro ali. É um viajante numa carroça. Vamos ver quem que é esse cara. Refugiada, refugiado. Me pula. Olha o nome do cara, velho.
My name is Henry. Where are you travelling from, peddler?
I wouldn't call it travelling. More like fucking fleeing. Barely made it with the shirts on our backs. Oh, by the by, folks call me Mikula.
That sounds like a Hungarian raid. Was it?
How do I know who the fuck it was? One morning I see smoke billowing from the village over the hill. I wasn't going to hang around, so I grabbed Grandad, my wife and daughter, and we took off.
What about your lord? Didn't his people help you?
Our gracious lord has been in captivity somewhere in Saxony for over a year now. And who knows? Maybe it's his envious relatives involved in that nasty business. Yeah, they just don't give a shit about ordinary folk.
What do you do for a living, Mikula?
I'm a hard-working craftsman. I make candles and the best soap in the land.
The best soap?
Indeed. Do you know why, lad? Because I have a family recipe. 100 years old it is. The secret is 7 herbs from all the seasons of the year.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Who ever heard of herbs in winter?
And that, my friend, is precisely the secret. And with wares such as those, I can ply my trade anywhere. Ha ha!
If you have anything for sale, Mikola, I'd be happy to take a look.
That's what I like to hear. Take your pick. I was glad to be of help to you.
Excuse me.
sir.
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Eu nem porque eu comprei mais sabão, velho. Dá preguiça de fazer sabão também.
Quick! This must be the place the innkeeper was talking about, where the fisherman heard a leshy.
Só vim nesse acampamento aqui.
No leshy, just a dog. Hey, why are you howling so much? That fella doesn't look too good. No wonder the dog's howling like mad. Its master is running out of time. So, what's wrong with you, fella? I recognise this. It looks like he ate some belladonna. He needs an antidote. That'll help. But quickly, or he'll die soon. Here you go.
What's happened?
So you're finally awake.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm saving your life. I found you here dying of poisoning. Probably belladonna.
So that's what those berries are called.
Yes. You should never eat them again.
Don't worry. I reckon I owe you for saving my life. My name is Benesh of Colleen. And you? May I know the name of my savior?
I'm Henry.
Just Henry? A commoner, then? Thank you for saving me. You deserve a reward.
Agradeça o seu cachorro.
I won't turn down a reward.
Here. It's not much, especially for saving my life, but it's all I have on me right now.
É 300 groschen.
What are you even doing here?
That's actually a fairly short story. And it's only thanks to you, it's not even shorter. I was getting tired of living the life of an esteemed burgher. Well, my father had great plans for me, but I wanted adventure. To see the world, or at least see something other than stinky Colleen. So I took my fate into my own hands and fled.
So how long have you been on the road?
A few days.
You got yourself into shit pretty quick.
You don't say. I suppose it was a stupid idea, and I should return.
That's for you to decide.
I know.
Are you a good swordsman? Surely there's a sword fighting academy in Colleen.
That I am. Dare I say, I'm an excellent swordsman. To my father's displeasure.
If that's the case, I reckon I could learn a lot from you.
What an idea! At least I could finally repay you. Let's do it.
Right now? You just escaped death by the skin of your teeth.
Nonsense! I never felt better.
Capa, se vocês quiserem, vocês podem roubar ele, que ele tem 500 moedas. Eu vou fazer um save aqui. Vocês podem ou desmaiar eles ou tentar roubar ele do jeito que eu vou tentar roubar aqui. O bom ele nem percebeu.
Christ, what a day.
Livro aqui, ó. E já era. Ganhamos quase 1000 moedinhas só aqui. Ah, 2.600. Um livro. Um anel que depois dá pra usar, né? É. Por hoje acho que tá bom, né, rapaziada? O episódio. Deu pra fazer bastante coisa nesse episódio. Ficando por aqui. Vou deixar meu boneco em algum lugar. Como a gente vai fazer ação do Voivoida, deixar lá no acampamento Nômade. Então tamo junto, tropa. Até o próximo episódio. É nóis.